Hi everyone, welcome to Healnlearn.com. My name is Zorina and today I'm focusing on mompreneurs. Recently I met yet another mother who wanted to start her own business, and I need that this group needs special help, just like myself. I'm also a mompreneur, but yet the advice that I'm going to give here applies to everyone. So by the end of the video you'll know 5 ways which are going to help you tremendously to be successful in business. So the first tip I'm going to give you is to pay close attention to your environment. This is really important. There's a saying that your income is the average of the incomes of your 5 best friends, and this is most likely true. But I'm not focusing on the income at the moment, I'm focusing on the mindset, although these two are very closely related. So you need to surround yourself with people that have a similar mindset to yours. And when I mean that, I also mean your mother. You don't need to spend 30 minutes with your mom or with your best friend who constantly nags about her bad relationship. You know, you need to value your time, so focus your time on the things that will bring you forward the most. Whenever your child sleeps, if you're a mother, don't spend it discussing diapers for 30 minutes. Spend it working on your mindset, spend it meditating, spend it focusing on the things that are important for your future goals. The second thing you need to do is to accept wholeheartedly the notion of continuous learning. It is a concept that exists for a long time, but it is a fact that the most successful people constantly learn, constantly read. The world is not static, so you cannot rely on your amazing business degree or on your amazing certificates to keep you going forward your whole life. You will float for a while, but then you will sink because you won't have the skills that are required at some point in time. Like, as an example, at the moment, if you'd like to do online business, and most business is online, you need to do, as a single entrepreneur, you need to learn tons of skills like video editing, online advertising, SEO, website building, basically anything. So when I say learn skills for your business, I mean also to learn skills that would help you develop a product or a service that is valuable to the customer. You see, there's so many marketing tricks and gimmicks that are coming up all the time. At some point you needed to learn about SEO and website building. Now you need to learn about marketing funnels and how to use Infusionsoft for your marketing funnel, how to give free webinars and get the people to your website, and so on and so on. And while these might be valuable for a while as a marketing trick, if there is no substance behind in your product or service, the customer will soon find out that this is a hot air balloon and it will pop. Next to constantly learning new skills, you need to also cultivate some personal characteristics. And some people are born with personal characteristics that probably cannot be duplicated, but most of the personal characteristics can be learned. They can be cultivated, such as the skill of communication. There's so many communication courses out there. The skill of relationship building, books. Thousands of books on how to make friends and influence people, for example, is the first thing that comes to mind. And creativity. Lots of people think that creativity is something that is inborn. Well, maybe to some extent it is, but as a matter of fact, it's mostly cultivated. There are methods and tools you can do to stimulate your creative mind. The third tip that I'm going to give you for successful business is to work on your mindset and intuition. And this is even more important than the continuous learning and the personal characteristics, because once you have the right mindset, you will automatically know what you need to learn and what you need to develop in yourself to be successful. What I mean by that is, let's start with intuition first. You know how there were many products out there that were launched before their time. A company came up with a product and then it wasn't successful. 2-3 years later somebody else came up with a similar product and it swept the whole market. It was a tremendous success. But this has to do with intuition. You need to know and to feel what the market is requiring as a product or a service. And this is a bit more of an esoteric terminology, how to cultivate intuition, but it can be cultivated as well. I have just brought here a few books that I'm going to quickly show you. I just picked them out randomly, as a matter of fact, from my library. See, the 10 rules for strategic innovators, the new cycle cybernetics, oops, the art of the start, and you can negotiate anything. You see, out of 3, only 1 is the new Psycho-Cybernetics, which is related to the mindset, and I would say that it's probably the most important book. Because you see, when you have your mind or subconsciousness under control, the other things align. You naturally know what to pick up as a skill that you need to learn, and you work on it. Build on your resilience and have focused action. You see, nobody ever succeeded without failing first, because it is the learning process. You need to go through failure. I don't know anybody who's ever succeeded without trying for something that didn't work. Because that's why there's the saying, you either succeed or you learn. Because failing is actually learning. Now, when we talk about resilience, of course, you need to dust yourself up and go again, as the song goes. But the other thing is, you need to know that you're very well aligned with your goal. Because often we work on the wrong goals. So once you're sure that your goal is the right goal for you, then bang on one door. If it doesn't open, bang on another door. It will open. One of the doors will eventually open. Be it a product or be it a method you use to sell your product. This is still a door. And now focused action. Focused action can be looked at separately or as a part of resilience. It doesn't really matter. What matters there is that you have a period of time, be it 5 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours a day, that you can take focused action on your business. You can't have a baby crying in the other room and no help and focus on your business. It's really hard. To have focused action, you need to dedicate all your intention there so that you can get the most out of it. As a matter of fact, a short period of time with full focus is much more productive than extended periods of time, like working 8 hours a day with hardly any focus. That's why mom entrepreneurs are so successful, because they don't have a lot of time, but they actually need to do the things in a very limited time that they have. This also means eliminating any distraction. No TV, no binge watching of movies on Netflix, no friends to discuss your relationship with, nothing. You just focus on your business. Tip number 5 is an integrative approach to your life. So whenever you learn a skill, whenever you work on a mindset, apply it to everything in your life. For example, if you learn a communication skill, apply it to your partner, apply it to your child, apply it in your business. Whenever you learn or you practice focused action, don't only apply it while you're working on your business. Apply it when you're playing with your child, so don't distract yourself, for example, chatting to friends or watching TV. Just play with your child. Give full attention to the things that you're doing right now. So let's wrap up, shall we? What are the 5 things you need to know to become a successful mompreneur or successful in business in general? Number 1 is control your environment. Make sure that your environment is conducive to your business. Number 2 is the concept of continuous learning. You need to constantly upgrade your skills. What you knew 5 years ago is long outdated. This also includes working on your personal skills, such as communication, creativity, relationship building. Number 3 is probably the most important tip that I'm going to give you, is to constantly work on your mindset and on your intuition. The mindset includes beliefs, values, and the like. Number 4 is focused action and resilience. Number 5 is integrate the integrative approach. Combine all of these things, all the processes and the tools and the skills that you learn, and apply them to all parts of your life, because your life is one. I hope you enjoyed this talk. Do check our experts on Healnlearn.com. We have experts in psychology, astrology, NLP, business, relationships, charisma, beauty, hypnotherapy. Really amazing experts. And do subscribe to our channel. We're coming up with videos a few times a week. Thank you.